Hi, I hope everyone is well. Today I will be presenting my conservation project at Finca Península del Río. My name is Darylin Ortiz Soler and I am from San Sebastián, Puerto Rico. I did my bachelor's degree in the Department of Animal Science at the Faculty of Agricultural Science at the University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez, degree that I finished in 2019. Since August 2019, I have been working as an agricultural teacher at Escuela Vocacional Agrícola Soler at Camoy, and I am currently pursuing my master's degree in agricultural education at the University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez. So, to show you my project, I will first tell you about the farm. Finca Península del Río is located in the Quebrada neighborhood of the town of Guayanilla in the south part of Puerto Rico. This farm consists in 86 acres of land, of which 25 are dedicated to the sowing of farinaceous and vegetables. The rest is for the production of beef cattle. Finca Península del Río is also endorsed by the Puerto Rico Tourism Company, which is why it is part of the Island Agrotourist attractions. The owners are the agronomists Leonardo Nieves Ferrer and Bianca Perez. So let's see a virtual tour of the farm and a bit of its history. Welcome to Finca Península del Río, located in the town of Guayanilla. This place is an agrotourist farm where you will have a pleasant experience. Its name comes from the Guayanilla River. This river borders the farm on three sides. The water used for irrigation is obtained from it and helps create a perfect microclimate for grape growth. As part of the attractions of Finca Península del Río, people are welcome and shown what the life of a Puerto Rican farmer is like. The people arrive, they get on the tractor cart, and the adventure begins crossing the river. Then they go to the part of the crops, where they can see plantains, yautía, and the beef cattle. Finally, they go to the station and spend a good day with their family and friends. As we saw in the video, Finca Península del Río has a tropical vineyard that is complemented by two varieties of grapes, Carlo and Wilder. These grapes are Moscata and their bronze color is the main distinctive. Here we can see a harvest of grapes, and with the grapes, a product of added value is made, grape jam. Here you can see some of other products of the farm on a larger scale. Yautía of the Nazareno variety, plantains, vegetables that are used in the crop rotation, and the beef cattle. So now let's talk about the conservation challenge in which we work. In other words, being a food production project and an agrotouristic area, we try to amend the conservation challenge presented, mainly the ones on the soil. We identify two areas in which we could work. First, runoff on some areas, and secondly, compaction and poor regrowth of grass for the cattle. This is an old photo where you can see the problems due to runoff and some accumulation of water. Over the year, this problem has been worked on, as we will see below. As shown in the pictures, over the years, they have been working to avoid the loss of soil due to erosion. For a long time, the farm began to work based on the contour of the area. However, the last time the ground was prepared in some areas, it was not done following the contour, so they began to have soil loss. Therefore, to correct this problem, we work based on the ground contour. Already, part of the area had plantation of growing plantains. However, the one we correct was at risk with crotalaria in some parts. So this allowed the land to recover nutrients and to be able to create a staggered planting. The second challenge we worked with was soil compaction by the cattle and the poor regrowth that this caused. As we know, the southern part of Puerto Rico is usually drier than other parts of the island. Therefore, cattle must have good rotation practice so that the pasture is not permanently affected. The rotation of cattle is a practice that was developed on this farm, but however, it was identified that the grass was taking a long time to regrow. The cattle were rotated every 15 days. However, it was decided to rotate it every 9 days. It is important to note that both photos were taken on the same day, and you can see the difference in the grass that is in recovery versus the one that will receive the cattle. Finca Peninsula del Rio had previously established conservation practice. Some examples are irrigation system that is extracted from the river to maximize the use of water in the plantations. This part was worked with the help of the NRCS. Crop rotation is also carried out. Mainly it is changed between plantains, yautía, and pumpkins. And crotalaria sowing is carried out to help in the fixation of nitrogen in the soil. For the future of the project, other possible conservation practices that could be carried out are incorporate plant material from plants such as plantain leaves, and even if they are in good conditions, it can be used as a cover to help retain water in the soil and avoid the loss of soil. Silvopastoral agroforestry could be also work for the benefit of livestock and the retention of the water in the soil. It's even possible to work sowing of some improved grass with good regrowth, and that adapts well to the southern part of Puerto Rico. Mano-Y-ola has been my first internship, a very pleasant experience. It definitely made me step out of my comfort zone and open up to myself on my strengths and my weakness. The leadership models were excellent and the conservation models an adventure. I appreciate the opportunity, the time, and the knowledge that each of the members of the mano-Y-ola team has provided to me, and especially to my coaches. We are young people who are working and striving for a better tomorrow, both in a personal sense and in agricultural sense. I will keep what I have learned, but I will also teach it to those that I can, because knowledge is our best tool. So special thanks to Finca Peninsula del Rio and mano-Y-ola. Thank you.